Congratulations, you've been pre-approved for up to $5,000 with Lease and Deals. That's just the name of the fake company. Please contact Lease and Deals to finalize your purchase. So now your customer is going to be directed to reach back out to you so that you can finalize the order. Now, at this point, your customer is going to reach back out to you. You're going to simply log into your PayTomorrow account, show applications, find the application. You can see Nancy Turner, the one we were just doing. She's pre-approved, which is perfect. Then you're going to go over here to the edit button. You can also see how much she's been pre-approved for. So she's pre-approved for $5,000. So then she picks the product. You decide you want to go ahead and shoot out the remaining part of the application. So you can fill this in or she can fill this in, whichever you feel like. Anything with the red star is mandatory. I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in for her so she doesn't have to do it on her side. Order reference ID, go ahead and stick something in there so you can reference it back into your system. If you want to do some postback URLs, you're more than welcome to, not required at all. So this would be the item, description, brand, model number. Make sure your customer service people, your salespeople fill this out. They can't just put in garbage because that's just what's going to show. That's what's going to show up on the applications and all the paperwork and contracts. So it's pretty important to make sure that's filled out right. We'll just do this. We'll add some tax in here. And then you're going to go ahead and send it to your customer so they can complete it electronically. Okay, so now your consumer will receive the email that was initiated by your salesperson. I sent it to them electronically. This is the email that Nancy receives, itemized details of how much the cost of the invoice will be or the product and purchase. She's going to simply click there. And up comes the remaining portion. Since we filled in the address for her, it is already filled in. Otherwise, if we did not on our side or the salesperson did not, the consumer will be asked to fill that information in. So then we're going to put in the last four, or she's going to put in the last four of her social, date of birth, driver's license information. Click I agree to the terms and conditions and continue. Now they've just, what we'll do now is an access code will get sent to Nancy so we can validate that this is actually a cell phone number and a real number for her. And then, so this will pop up occasionally when we're not able to validate the consumer for their last four. So we may at some point ask them for their full social. Okay, so now you can see Nancy has been approved, obviously. Here are the terms, 6, 12, 18, 24-month term. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but stage one and stage two. Stage one's the lease. After the lease, they can return it to us, make a buyout payment, which nobody ever does, or they can just continue to stage two, which is what almost everybody does. So we're going to select the 24-month term. Up comes the electronic signatures of the two-stage agreements. You're going to accept the terms. Then Nancy is going to make her first monthly payment today in the form of a bank-issued debit card. Right? No credit cards or prepaid cards allowed. And you're going to authorize, she's going to authorize for us to use future payments on this card. If she decides she doesn't want to do that, she simply calls customer service after this at a later date. Congratulations, enjoy your purchase. It is now complete, right? So at this point, you will see the order in your back office as completed and ready to be settled. Okay, so now we're back into your back office. As you can see, here's Nancy Turner. Her status is ready to be settled. So when you guys are ready to ship the product, you would simply hit settle, and settling this application means it's ready to go and be shipped, and you will be funded the next day. So simply click there. It says congratulations, the order is now funded, and you will receive your money the next day in the form of an ACH. Thank you very much, and please call your customer service rep or your account rep if you have any further questions. Thank you.